People who are struggling with binge eating disorder experience recurrent episodes of binge eating where they are consuming large amounts of food in specific periods of time, usually around 2 hours, though it could be longer. Experiences of overeating are not so uncommon to most people, but people who struggle with binge eating disorder, a specific binge eating episode, really has a loss of control. Sometimes the patients refer to it as kind of a zoning out, where they may be aware of what they're eating, even enjoying what they're eating at the beginning of the binge episode, but during the episode there really is no control over what's going on. And sometimes after the fact, they can sort of go back and see the evidence of what they've consumed. Maybe it's wrappers or a mess of crumbs that they have left behind, and this isn't something that they're doing on purpose. Up to 1/3 to a half of the people struggling with binge eating disorder are males. Right now in the United States, we estimate around 4 million women and around 2 million men are struggling with binge eating disorder. We see the most common age of onset being late 20s, and most often we are seeing binge eating disorder in adults. However, it certainly can present in children and adolescents, and college can be also a high risk onset time as well. I think major developmental milestones often will precede the onset of binge eating. There is a common belief that binge eating disorder is associated with being overweight or obese. Binge eating disorder does not discriminate based on size. People of all different sized bodies are struggling with binge eating disorder. So there's a lot of terms that people are using right now to describe troubles with eating of this kind. Some people identify with the idea of binge eating, some people compulsive overeating or emotional eating. Food addiction is another term. I think that it matters less which term you identify with and more that you recognize that you are struggling with eating and seek out help for that. This is something that many, many people are struggling with. It is impacting the lives of millions of Americans right now, and you can come to Walden and you will realize that you are not alone, that the things that you are thinking and the things that you are feeling are very similar to many other people.